Hey, welcome to the channel. If you are new, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and give me a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs ups. That's what girls the channel. If you guys have already subscribed, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back. I just finished up a Pisces reading. I have been when I've been doing the elements, I do them by elements, or the zodiacs, I do them by elements. So I did the fire signs, and then I started with the water signs. I went Cancer, Scorpio. So I had Pisces left to do. I just did Pisces. I was actually going to start with the air signs because the lovers came out in the Pisces reading. So I thought, okay, I'll start there. I think the star came out too. I'm not for sure. I can't remember. But anyway, so I thought I will do an air signs next. And as I'm shuffling these cards, right? I'm shuffling these cards, getting ready for the air signs. Getting ready for the air signs, this You Both Desire 3D Union came out. And actually what came out before that, was I ended things with the karmic. And that was also, it was this. I ended things with my karmic person. And that also came out in the Pisces reading. So I put it back in the deck, and I kept shuffling and shuffling, and then that flew out. And these are actually some new cards I added to this deck. So I thought, instead of doing the air signs, maybe I'll just go ahead and do a feminine reading. So I'm shuffling the mermaid's deck, and what flies out is the Six of Pentacles. And this is equal. It's a give and take. It's working together, right? And for things to be balanced, understanding that, yeah, you're good on your own. You are good on your own. But look, the Fool comes up behind that. The Hierophant comes up behind. I didn't even look at that. The Hierophant comes up, wow, behind that. The Ten of Pentacles behind that. The Lovers behind that. The Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles behind that. Listen, you know you're good on your own, right? You know you're good on your own. You know, feminine collective, you know you don't need anybody to complete you. You are a complete whole person. But in your heart, that heart over head, heart over mind, you want something that you can work with. It's an equal partnership that's give and take. If you were dealing with someone, because, and I'm gonna call this twin flames. We can call it a strong energetic connection if you don't like labels, but I mean the labels kind of explain what we're talking about, right? If you were dealing with someone that, they ran, right? They ran. You went and you made things happen on your own, right? You did that. You went on your own. You looked into things. You looked into yourself. You researched things. You found the balance in things, right? when this chasing, pursuit, toxicity, resilience, when this chasing came out, it just made me think, okay, where you were the chaser, you don't do that anymore. You don't do that. And you may have even felt embarrassed or ashamed for doing that. But when you did that, you really were manifesting good things in your life, right? Because even if you were chasing, you were still saying, but we have this connection. The Six of Cups is the twin flame connection, right? It's magical, it's sweet, it's special. You feel like you've known this person since you was a child, right? So while you're in that chaser mode, you're still planting seeds with your person. Look at this. Look at this thing that we have, right? You think that six of cups is nostalgia. You got memories here at the bottom of the deck. Elusive comes up behind that. Boundaries comes up behind that. Now see, even though it's like we was dealing with a magical connection, right? And that's what we was chasing. We was chasing the magic and the specialness, and this is fucking phenomenal, right? And in our ego, right? In our ego, we got embarrassed that we did that. But we also have to look at the big picture, because we really was planting these seeds with our person. Look, it's something bigger is happening. There's something bigger going on. When I saw this chasing card, it made me think. For those of you that are new to the channel, I post to the community wall. I post videos to the community wall. I did one last night. I think it was a Dave Matthews Angel I did, and I typed some things up. Anyway, when I saw this, it reminded me of this show that I was watching last night, the Aaron Rodgers Enigma, right? Hi girl. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. And he's even wearing green. If you guys have Netflix, I strongly urge you to watch Aaron Rodgers Enigma. I don't watch football anymore, y'all. I'm a conspiracy theorist, right? I am not watching football. I used to watch football. Thank you, Suzette. Thank you. I used to watch football. I used to work in sports bars. I worked in a Packers sports bar. I worked in a Steelers sports bar, and it's just so weird too, because I went shopping yesterday after I got up, and it was raining here, and I put on a hat. It is a Steelers hat. Anyway, well, I come back or whatever, I straighten up around the house, and I watch this Aaron Rodgers. In part 2, it's called Awakening. And he goes into his ego death and how he went to Costa Rica to cleanse, to ground, to get centered. And I'm like, this is fucking crazy, because the masculine reading that I got Christmas morning talked about that. So again, if you were chasing your person, right? If you were chasing your person, you really were planting seeds with them at how powerful we truly are. Everything, everything that you need to manifest your reality lies within you. Do we manifest twin flames? I don't think that we manifest twin flames because I think that the twin flames are one the same. So I don't think that we manifest twin flames. I don't think that we, I don't think that we, I mean, as far as manifesting a 3D union, I think that you can manifest the inner union as far as the peace that comes with it, right? That calmness. But I don't think that we're manifesting twins. I think we manifest jobs. I think that we manifest money. I think that we manifest soulmates, but I don't, how do you manifest something that's already inside of you? It's already there. So, but again, I think that in a twin flame dynamic, although it is toxic for the chaser to be chasing, that's toxic. What are you chasing somebody for, right? Why are you doing that? But this chaser is also running too, right? So we're not running, we're not chasing, we're standing still. So we stand still. Whether this was you feeling embarrassed, feeling embarrassed for chasing, or this is your person that thinks that you are completely magical for having the balls to say, hey, listen, it's really pretty beautiful, right? I got in order to love who you are, you can't hate the experiences that shaped you. When 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 your person didn't, when things didn't come together the way that you thought things were supposed to come together, that was a good thing. It wasn't time. You weren't ready, they weren't ready. Forgive the fuck out of someone today. Are you are you upset that they didn't select you, that they didn't choose you? Are you upset that they didn't follow their heart and give to you equally, reciprocated? If you're upset about that, forgive them. I think this was a this was a team effort. This was a group effort. It wasn't just the feminines that was doing the work. It's the masculines too, right? Because when the masculine doesn't come forward, when the feminine is in this energy, what he's showing her is give it back to you. Give it back to you. When you give it back to you, then you're able to give it back to other people in a healthy, non-toxic way, if that makes sense. You are not your situation. You are not your situation. I think that is, again, for the quote unquote chaser and the runner, because when the runner, we'll call him the runner, the the, the masculine, the masculine energy, right? Because his feminine counterpart makes him feel so soft and mushy. That's why he runs. He's not running from her. He's running for those big mushy feelings that he has on the inside, right? And there's lots of reasons why he doesn't want to explore those feelings. Well, so many. But she does. She plants seeds with him. She loves him anyway. And when she goes, okay, I'll stop that and I'll go back and I'll work on me. That really it's very powerful for the masculine's healing process, right? And again, I just thought that Aaron Rodgers awakening, he was, I mean, and he said it. He said it. I tap into my divine masculine energy. I tap into my divine feminine energy. And as soon as he said that, I just thought, did Aaron meet his twin? Did he meet his twin? It's like when you go through something big like that, it's that dark night of the soul. And I mean, he talked about it, the ego death. We have more than one. We have more than one dark night of the soul. We have more than one ego death. We're supposed to. We're supposed to. Healing is continuous. It's not just heal and go on. It's we're continuously healing. If you hear a voice, oh shit. Can y'all read that? I can't read that. If you hear a voice within you say, you cannot paint, then by all means paint. And then the voice will be silenced. The masculine collective reading that I did yesterday was intrusive thoughts. So maybe if you didn't listen to the masculine reading, maybe go back and listen to that masculine reading. And again, if you have Netflix, go check out Aaron Rodgers' Enigma. And it's so funny to me because I think that the feminine and the masculine both are kind of enigmatic, right? Because when you wake up to a connection that is so deep and so profound, and, I've explained to my counterpart and I've explained to you guys as well where I feel him and how I feel him. And that's every single day. So for me, to come face to face basically with the quote unquote stranger and say, it's here. I feel it here. That's really scary. That's really scary when your person is not fucking with you, right? And you come forward and say, hey, these twin flame dynamics is really about facing your fears. Facing your fears, getting back inside of you. What is going on inside of you? What keeps you in a Four of Pentacles energy? We want the Four of Pentacles in the reverse position. We want the Fool coming up next, moving forward, not giving a fuck about what anybody thinks. Because if we care about what other people think, then that means we're an ego. We're losing our egos. We're losing our fucking minds in these connections. And that shit is scary. That shit is scary. But once you really get deep in there, right? When you get really, really, really deep in there, it's like, it's not, for some it takes longer, right? For some it just takes longer. Many dark nights of the soul. Let's see. Cheers to that. I'm not for sure what we were cheering to, but yes, many dark nights of the soul, those purges, and it is scary. it's scary. But the one thing I learned, Suzette, the one thing I learned in when I was in this mode, right? When I was in this mode, it was being in this mode was forcing me to speak my truth. It was forcing me to speak my truth. I mean, even coming face to face with him, like, okay, I have this channel, right? I have this channel. And it was really kind of crazy too, Suzette, because when my twin first started watching, I mean, I was getting fucked up on here, like fucked up drunk, like I had to have liquid courage, right? For him to see me on this motherfucker, like, well, let me get a cocktail in me, let me get a Bud Light in me, let me get a summer shandy in me. But now it's not like that. I don't have to have liquid courage in me. I know I'm not in this mode anymore. I don't chase him anymore. He knows how I feel. I've said what I need to say. And when I speak my truth, it does something. It does something to our connection. Even when that truth is very scary, it's like it calms his energy down, and it calms my energy down too. So I feel like when his energy first got calm, like on the regular, it was about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. And it kind of scared me at first, like, oh my God, is everything okay with him? But now it's like, ah, right? It's I made a card that reads inner union is now. And that is that peaceful energy, that calm energy. So I think it's like this the six of cups, and you might be seeing the 666 or the 616. This energy, this balanced, equal, reciprocated energy, it's going both ways. It's going both ways, because we think that because our masculines are men, that they're not scared. This is a big feely connection, right? That shit is scary. That shit is scary. I think that the masculines also, when they stop running, that they become a chaser too. And we have to do it where we're not we're not running and we're not chasing. We're standing very calm and very still and very self-assured and very aware of our surroundings, aware of ourselves, aware of what we're feeling on the inside. And what we feel on the inside, that it's love, regardless of whether we come together in a physical union or not. But this card came out, so I think both the masculine and feminine both desire it. And it's much more healthy today than what it was prior. But again, if there's some sort of shame around the chasing, shame around the running, or the things that happened prior, during, whatever, work on that. All right. Disclaimer. Please do not make any life-altering decisions based off of this reading or any of my readings, any of my videos. These videos are intended for entertainment purposes only. If I am calling you a he, but really you're a she, flip that shit around. I will refer to the feminine as a her and the masculine as a he. That's how I'm going to refer to it. But obviously, flip it around. These readings are for entertainment purposes only. They cannot and will not resonate with everybody out there. Don't take the shit literal. Yes. And you know, it's so crazy too, Suzette, that Aaron Rodgers documentary that I watched, like that's what he was doing, right? Because on the field, he's all masculine, he's going for it. He was, you know, a winning quarterback, a Super Bowl quarterback, you know, but then it's like he has his awakening, right? And he taps into his feminine energy. He's not afraid to like dance in front of all these men. He's not afraid to put his feet in the ground. He's not, you know, he's allowing a woman to work on his chakras, and it's accepting that feminine energy as a healing energy, and not going low vibrational with it, right? Because there's some men, they couldn't have a beautiful woman working on their chakras. They would get a hard on, you know, try to have sex with her. He was accepting her energy. He was accepting her healing energy. And then there was like a couple of the players that was at that retreat, and they're like, his vulnerability makes it feel safe for us to be vulnerable too. That's healing masculine energy, right? And that is a ripple effect, and that's what we want to see, right? With masculines that are in the spotlight, right? That are in the spotlight instead of it's about money and cars and women, right? No, we want to see these men. If we're going to see men on TV, we want to see healthy men that's able to accept the feminine masculine energy. The Two of Cups, it's a soulmate energy. This is that yin yang balance. This is that inner masculine feminine energy. This is a soulmate, someone that it's not about completing you, it's about balancing you, right? With the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck, that's the wish fulfillment. So see, the person that you're dealing with, they desire a 3D union. They desire an inner union. They desire the balancing of the masculine, feminine energy. The person that you're dealing with, they will probably sit down in the backyard and do some yoga with you, do some prayer work with you, allow you to put your hands on them and work on those chakras. This is someone that will allow you to do that. That is vulnerability. Someone that will allow you to put your hands on them, put your hands up under their ass, work on their root. Yeah, the star. Yeah, Aquarius energy, healing. They know you heal them. They know this is their destiny. The two of you together, you heal each other. You may be emotional, right? And he may be more rooted and grounded. When you're a lot emotional, he's like, it's good, you're good. He'll ground you. When he's too grounded, you can tap into his energy, get him in his feels, right? He is unafraid of that. He may have been afraid of it before, but today he understands that this is his destiny. This heals him. The star card is also that. You hear my phone dinging? The star card is also like celebrities and shit, right? Celebrity status. The 10 of cups there at the bottom of the deck. There's lots of fish in the sea, right? But there's only one you. This 10 plus 2 is a 12, which breaks down to a 3. These are twin flames that truly want a union with each other. Page of Swords. Fucking stalkers. You fucking stalkers. Look, I said 10 plus 2 is 12, which breaks down to a 3, is the 3 of cups. You both want a reunion. You both want to be friends with each other. Get together. Celebrate together. Be friends together. Know what I said? This it's you both did you both did the same damn thing, right? You both were damn stalkers. And the thing of it is, between the two of you, you probably never fucking stalked anybody a day in your life. You probably never stalked anybody a day in your life. And if you did stalk somebody in your life, if you did stalk somebody, it was probably like, okay, if I see this motherfucker is over, got somebody at their house or whatever, that's my confirmation I'm going to end it, right? Like if you did some sort of stalking shit like that in the past, between you and your person, there could have really have been some embarrassing feelings about stalking. The masculines actually probably do it more than the feminines. The feminines do it more through tarot. Where the masculines, they do the drive-bys, right? Or get on your social media page and do all that stalking shit. Who keeps hiding Suzette shit? I wonder if I've got it in my I wonder if I've got it in my in my studio where you can't cuss. I don't think I would do if there's a moderator back there blocking Suzette's stuff is she can stop blocking her stuff. I can stalk her. My daughter's father sought me for a year after I left him. I wouldn't, as much as I cuss Suzette, I wouldn't think that I have that as a description in my studio. But when I'm going through and I don't have my glasses on, no telling what I put on there, because I even put, you got to be subscribed for like 5 hours before you leave a comment. I think it's a moderator that is doing this. I don't think this is something that's coming from because you're cussing, but it might be. If it's a moderator doing it, she's good. Put Type up fuck again and see what happens, Suzette. It might have been when yeah, okay, it's something that I have. It's something that I selected in my studio when I put the reminder on this. I don't know why. Girl, as much as I cuss, I have to go back and I have to wear my glasses. My vision has got so bad, y'all. My vision has got so bad. Um, in this connection here, when you all speak the truth, even it's just a little bit of truth, right? Just a little bit. The Page of Swords, that's just some truthful communication coming in, right? It's just a little bit. It's not a whole lot. Maybe it's just it's a text message, maybe it's a text message. Hey, but when we're honest and we're open, it's very healing for not just only you, but your person too. Oh, trust me. Let me tell you something, Suzette. Is this your first time watching my videos? I am the queen of offensive, right? I am the queen of offensive. You got the Nine of Swords with Temperance there in the cut. I cuss. I'm a conspiracy theorist. You got the Nine of Swords with the Lovers in the cut. I am politically incorrect. I can't even tell you how many friends, family, and subscribers I've lost over being politically incorrect. There's also a nervous energy around being physically intimate, right? And that's instead of being physically intimate, just be playful with your person, right? Just be playful. I think that there's been some time and space between the two of you, so it may just be like, instead of just trying to have sex with your person, you say dirty shit to them, right? Like not actually doing it, but just saying it. Because there's probably some I don't know if it's insecurities or if it's built up sexual tension, right? Because remember, when the masculine and feminine both, it's not just the masculine. The God in them just shuts it down. So like the feminine, it's like there's no one is going to fulfill the feminine. So she just stops. She just stops. And even when the feminine is like, you know what? My person's got a person. I'm going to go out here and date. I'm going to go out here and, look into dating, relationships, and sex with someone else. She might be able to do it, but then there comes a time where it's like prior she can't, then she can, then she can't again. It's like it gets shut down. She's just uninterested. And the same thing will happen with the masculine. And that's where the masculine, he will get like, because an ego, what a man brings to the table is dick size, backstroke, that type of shit, right? So if the God in him has shut it down because he wasn't where he was supposed to be, that can create a whole lot of confusion and frustration. Like I can't even, like, my dick stopped working. I can't even bring that to my feminine. Did his dick stop working for his feminine, or did his dick stop working for the karmic people? And if his dick stopped working for the karmic people, then that's not where he was supposed to be anyway, right? If his dick stopped working for health issues or whatever, you just change your health. And if that doesn't work, this is where you heal each other through touch. Just touching each other, hugging each other. She and you know, he might be able to do it too. He might be able to do it too. You know, I told my twin that I have worked on his chakras. I have seen my twin the morning after me working on his chakras. And he's like an angel floating. He's like, he knew I did it. I told him. Not in the moment, because I told him something like, I could tell him how I knew he slept good. I could tell him how I knew he slept good, but he would never believe me, so I wasn't going to waste his fucking time. But there was a couple of times that I worked on his chakras telepathically. I did Reiki on him, and I told him about it later. So, and also when the masculine starts to heal, he'll start working on his feminine's chakras, and he knows that he can do it. Or when he works on his own, it reflects back to her, and she can feel that. Good morning, Dula Martin. Good morning. This is really a beautiful energy right here. It's well balanced. It's well balanced. The feminine might not be like, and it could be the masculine also. I'm gonna go ahead and say feminine, but again, you all just flip that shit around, right? So like when you first realize the telepathy, right? And you interact with your person, right? Because it's so magical and it's so special. But then like it's like if they're over here with this karmic person, I don't want to engage in all that, right? I don't want to engage in that. So he or she, whoever, stops, right? And when they stop, that's when it's like, whoa, where did you go? Where did you go? Good morning. Good morning. Love and light right back. This Two of Cups, the soulmate energy. Balanced energy. Feeling balanced and complete within. Yeah. The Hermit and the Ace of Swords, feeling balanced and complete within. What does your insides tell you? What does your insides tell you? Not what your head tells you. What does your heart and your soul tell you? It feels better. It feels better when we work together. It feels better. That's the truth. It feels better when that energy is calm. And that's not one way. That's not one way. That's not just you doing that. He's doing it too. It's not just you. You might have taught him. But it's not. The star. The star. Double star. This is so much healing. Double star. Aquarius energy. Double Aquarius energy. What we are doing in the age of Aquarius, right? What we are doing, we are teaching people. We are teaching people how to communicate telepathically. We are teaching people how the way that the universe really works. In the age of Aquarius, we're talking about the collapse of the corporations, the collapse of greed, money-hungry motherfuckers. This is like so much healing, divine timing, destiny. Some people have been seeing a therapist or in therapy. I'm telling you, you don't get to the star unless you've done a whole lot of fucking work. A whole lot of work. Seven of Swords came out, and this is what flipped in the deck. The King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. I'm telling you, it's the collapse. The collapse of the distorted masculine and feminine energy. That don't work. It's not working anymore, y'all. We're supposed to be telepathic. We're supposed to connect and understand connection through our chakra system. We're supposed to understand love through our chakra system and not the shiny, pretty things, right? We've been lied to. We've been lied to about so many things. This is healing and forgiving what our parents taught us. Shit, they didn't know any better. For some, this was like a for some, this could have been like a biracial couple, right? A biracial couple that like their family didn't approve. But in the age of Aquarius, no, that don't fucking matter, right? This could be, this right here could be so much. This could be so much. The way that, being a good dad is. Okay. So I'm going to stay here, right? I'm going to stay here and parent this child, right? I'm going to parent this child. I'm going to stay here in this relationship where there's constant fighting and arguing. I'm not happy. I feel alone in this situation because it's the right thing to do. No, we're breaking that. We're breaking that. You can still take care of children and not be in the household. You can still be a good guy and do the right thing. You don't have to be in the fucking household. We've been taught wrong. We've been taught wrong. And our future is not making these same quote unquote mistakes, that wanting that for our kids, right? So our kids aren't out here having kids with different people, and where it's loving and respecting ourselves to hold out, to wait, to not be promiscuous. Everything that we've been through, everything that we're gone through, there ain't no shame in it. There's no shame in it. We went through it so our kids don't got to go through it. The star. Oh, I put those cards back. I put those cards back in the deck. Look, this is a leveled up feminine. It's like what I just said. It's like she can manifest anything. She can manifest anything into her reality. She is not going to feel, if she felt shame for something that happened 10 years ago, she gonna lay them swords down. She can clearly manifest anything into her reality. She is the Empress. She loves and she heals and she does things differently today for her own children. It's what I just said. She is all that. She is divine feminine. She may have went through, this could kind of go like both ways, right? She may have had to go through like doing things on her own instead of relying on a man to help her. Like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this for me. I'm going to make this happen for me. I don't need a man to help me get to where I'm at, right? And then for some, it's like, okay, this is where it's okay to accept a man's help. Hold on, let me see this. Let me see this Empress. Let me see this Empress. And she has healed so much. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. Two of Wands, Page of Pentacles reversed, the Four of Wands. And look, Two of Pentacles, Temperance reversed. She's healing things. She's healing things for her children. She's healing things that she learned from her own mom. This woman understands. This woman understands how big 2020 actually was. This woman understands what the age of Aquarius actually really truly means. This is like hippie shit, right? Four of Wands is what's trying to make its way out of there. Parties, celebrations, get-togethers, 11/11. Seeing it. Page of Swords. Four of Cups. The Moon. Three of Cups. Eight of Swords reversed. Queen of Swords straight up. This is a feminine that is learning how to speak her truth. This is a feminine. The Four of Cups will talk about being, you hear the phone ding? The Four of Cups will talk about not being able to express feelings and emotions unless you've been drinking or something, right? I don't know how to express my feelings. I don't know how to express my emotions. My mom didn't teach me how to express my feelings and my emotions, but I heal things today so I can teach my children how to express their emotions and their feelings. This is learning how to not withhold the truth. She may have been embarrassed for offering her cup to her masculine counterpart. No. She needed that. She needed that vulnerability. She needed it and to heal. That's why they're friends. That's why they're friends. The Hierophant, clarifying this Page of Swords. The Four of Wands. So when you heal, when you teach your children about your connection, when you heal, when you educate yourself about these connections, these deep ass profound connections, could be dealing with a Taurus, could be dealing with a Pisces, could be dealing with a Libra. You are look, ego death, could be dealing with a Sagittarius. When you have that ego death and you heal, I'm not telling you to just put up with any old kind of crap. I'm not saying that, y'all. I would never tell you to put up with any old kind of crap. But if you're able to speak your truth and speak your emotions and speak how you feel, right? Speak your feelings, you have nothing to lose. It's your healing. When you speak the truth, feelings, healing, how you've healed, what you're doing to heal. I just want the best for you. I don't want you fucked up and drunk and unhappy, because I can feel it. We're connected. What I want for you, I know if you have that, I will feel that too. Everything you told him, everything you taught him, everything that was spoken to him. But he felt it. He understood. He sees the 1111 too. Why is the Hierophant here? Page of Pentacles reversed. The Devil's was trying to make his way out. That is that thorn in my pride. Thorn in my pride. Knight of Pentacles reversed. The Sun, the Two of Swords. What'd I just say? What'd I just say? When you're showing love for the right reasons, what are the right reasons? What is the right reasons to show love? Not what I can get in return. Not what you got to give in return. I show you unconditional love. I have nothing to gain from this. I have nothing to gain from this. You're where you're at with whoever you're with. I have nothing to gain by giving you love other than balancing these energies. If I'm coming at you, right? If I'm coming at you and I'm telling you, you should leave the person you're with and accept my cup because you ain't ever going to be happy unless you got me. No, that's what we're breaking. I love you just the way you are, all drunk and not able to give love, not because I feel your love. I'm not, again, let me repeat this. I'm not telling anybody to settle for someone that's hooked up in a karmic relationship. I'm not telling somebody to settle for fucking breadcrumbs. I would never do that. Unconditional love is the age of Aquarius. It's not, I only love you if. This is balancing the masculine and feminine energies. This is feminine educating masculine, masculine educating others. It's a complete win-win. It's a complete win-win. Why is this? Show me why this Two of Swords is here. What'd I just say? That's what just jumped out. Six of Swords talks about success, victory. I said it's a win-win. Ace of Swords, Nine of Cups reversed, Tower reversed, Death reversed, Ten of Cups reversed, the Queen of Wands reversed. Sometimes you got to lose to win. Sometimes you got to lose to win. This is what the twins do, y'all. They separate to go fix this shit. Because as much as we think, oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. Are you? Are you okay? You keep healing, keep growing, keep evolving. This looks like people that's okay, more than okay. They took their ego out of it. They took their ego out of it and they loved anyway. Maybe they chased, but they stopped doing that and they chased themselves. Oh, you're in a karmic situation? Okay. Okay, that's cool. This wasn't a feminine that was trying to tell her masculine all the reasons why that they would be happy together. This is a feminine that schooled her counterparts on spirituality, on healing, on what works for me. This is a masculine that paid attention. He probably had some jealousy issue. One of y'all had jealousy issues. Either you or your person had jealousy issues. That wasn't ever going to work. That wasn't ever going to work. The masculine that had dick problems with a karmic partner, he don't have dick problems. He was with the wrong person. This collective, the feminine led. She led by example. Out of sight, out of mind, didn't work. HY. Where are you going, Dave Matthews? I see me in you physically, spiritually, emotionally, the merge. I forgive you and I forgive me for being angry at you. You bring out my inner child. Now let's go play. This, there was anger. There was anger here. Between the feminine and the masculine, between both of them. She got angry that he didn't choose her, so she went and hooked up somewhere else, and he got mad. They had a merge. Only twin flames do that. You can be psychic. You can be psychic with other soulmates and karmic people, right? You can do, but only the twin flames merge. So in this age of Aquarius, this is where the twins make this normal for their kids, making this normal. Normalizing these energetic connections, because our egos will tell us if he really wanted you, he would. He's got to heal. You got to heal. We're not coming in these spiritual connections like that. Forgive the fuck out of someone today. Be yourself, even if you're crazy. Stop worrying about normal ass, nothing ass people judging your cool, weird ass. What did I just say? What did I just say? Give me one more. No equals a full sentence. Vibrate so high that toxic people fall back because they no longer know how to approach you. If you wouldn't say it to a friend, you shouldn't say it to yourself. There was some insecurities, right? There was some insecurities with being the chaser, quote unquote chaser. You shouldn't be insecure for chasing love. You shouldn't be insecure for listen, this is what I'm feeling. This is what I've been going through. Because that rejection that the masculine counterpart does, he's not rejecting you, he's rejecting self. He's got to love himself so big that he stops putting up with that bullshit So in order for him to stop putting up with that bullshit, you stop putting up with his bullshit, right? Memories and chasing. It's those same cards from the beginning. Elusive, boundaries, dishonesty, deception, trickery, no, drawing the line, enough. You took your power back. You took your power back. But the thing of it is, feminines don't feel some kind of way for doing that. Because you followed your, I mean, it might not have been the right thing to do as far as, because you wouldn't have done it with somebody else. You just did it. You only did it with the twin. Or maybe you did do it with other people and it was a lesson. Stop doing that. This also too reminds me of like right now, being in this moment right now. So it's like when you come face to face with your person, right? If you're thinking about, oh, I used to chase this motherfucker and he's got all these people, if you're still doing that, stop doing that. Stop doing that. And if it's not you doing that, it's him doing that. Because when he goes, when he's the runner, right? Excuse me. When he's the runner. Hold on, y'all. It's like he's the runner, right? And you're like, what the fuck? What am I chasing you for, dude? Yeah, it was really special. Yeah, it was really profound. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get this with just anybody, but I'm not chasing shit. Chasing a memory, chasing what could have been. No. So you stop doing that. You still love unconditionally and want the best for this person, right? You still love them. And you know, if your person is happy with their karmic person, you will feel that on the inside, right? But we also too do this thing where we go into ego where we're like, hey, fuck you, buddy. You stay over there dealing with your karmic crap, your bullshit, your whatever. We do that too, right? When you stop chasing your person, and you just love them authentically, not wishing, not wanting, not hoping for a union, just really truly loving them from that distance, but also knowing you're not apart. It's all going happening on the inside of you. When you felt their calm, it's like you were able to love them even more. Just be happy exactly where you are, right? So when you wanted that genuinely, authentically, wholeheartedly, that was the shift for the masculine. They probably started chasing. They probably started chasing after that, and you said, no. No. They learn. They learn to get like you. They learn to get like you. Shit. Mm-hmm. Standing up for themselves. Mm-hmm. Balance. Self-appreciation. Just in case y'all didn't know. Just in case y'all didn't know. There's a reason I do this shit, right? There's a reason I do this shit. With gratitude at the bottom of the deck. Oh, you like that, Suzette? That's for my haters. That's for my haters. Ambition. May I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the highest good. The masculine service at the bottom of the deck, the masculine and feminine both had to learn how to get out of ego, to not be mad at the other, to not do that. Well, if you really wanted me, this is what you would blah, 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 blah. Right? I almost gave that mug away. I almost gave that mug away because you know what? I got to love my haters, right? Suzette, our connection still affects me. Of course it does. I wish I could take back the things I said. No other compares to you. Lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. And telling the truth, it clears up that throat chakra. Damn. You telling the truth, whether it's the feminine, whether it's the feminine that gets out of the ego and says, I love you so much. I love you since the day we met, or whenever you realize that you love this person. I love you. I don't want you to be unhappy and in karmic situations. I don't want that for you. I want you to be happy. So that's why I pray for your happiness. I truly pray for your happiness. If your karmic people is what makes you happy, then stay with the karmic people and be happy. Because if you are genuinely, authentically happy, I will feel that. Summons, card 13. The death card. The death card is card 13 in tarot. How do you communicate with your powers or with me, your goddess? Now is the time to pray, to meditate, to acknowledge the sacred in every experience. Don't take your next step lightly. You have the power to summon your spirit, summon your courage, and summon even me. You are inquiring about something important. Breathe and wait for a sign before you act. Choose another card if you need more understanding of my wisdom for you. Let's get one more. Card 13 is death, transformation, things ending for new things to begin. It's 2 cards. High Priestess of Water, bottom of the deck, with a meditation coming up behind that. And this reminds me of the Fool card right here, the risk. It's like with this High Priestess of Water, I go outside and I lay in my yard, when it's warmer outside. So when it gets cold, it's harder for me, to ground that energy. So use this time like in the bathtub, y'all, in water. And make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Fragment card 15. That is the devil, Capricorn energy in the major. And then forbidden card 18. What is that? Card 18, is that judgment? Something ended. Something has ended. Or was that the star? No, I think the star is 17. Yeah, the star is 17. I think judgment is 18. Let's see. Well, it's going to be the very last card. No, judgment is 20. What? Is it? Is it the sun? So is it this? Is 18? Is that the sun, y'all? So we go the star, and then this to the sun. The moon. It's the moon, the feminine energy. It's the healing the feminine energy. healing that obsession and obsessive and the toxic shit, right? Forbidden. Not all doorways are meant to be open. Not all relationships are good for you. Not all love is expressed, and not all desires are realized. Right now, I am saying no to you. The symbol for forbidden also reminds you that although you must feel pain when someone rejects you, this is one of my ways of protecting you. I may whisper in someone's ear to stay away. It is for the best, even if you don't believe it right now. This is a symbol to move on and choose another path. And then you've got fragment card 15. We were put out of people's way for a reason. We were put out of people's way for a reason. Family, friends, work, study, activities can all seem unrelated to each other. My child, you are always whole. Even if at times things feel separate and fragmented, that is only an illusion. Choosing this symbol reminds you that all moving parts of your life are important. If the one you're asking about seems confusing, focus on the one that brings you clarity. Be here now and know that I, Nyx, love you and see you as beautiful and whole, regardless of how disconnected things seem. Also, remember to take a step back when you're trying to understand something. You may be looking at only one piece of a giant puzzle, a fragment of the truth. See the big picture through my eyes, and no matter what, all is well. And then there's that high priestess of water that was there at the bottom of the deck. My throat is like, fuck. It's like somebody's got to learn how to speak up and speak the truth. Water is a transforming element that flows in rivers, makes waves in the vast ocean, turns to hard, cold ice, and disperses as hot steam. Water can change into snowflakes, white, fluffy clouds, and rain. When you draw the symbol of water, it signifies a time when things in your life are changing shape right before your very eyes. Go with the flow, as these changes are powerful signs of wondrous experiences, lessons, and gifts. Even if you don't understand these changes at the moment, you will later. It's like these two cards, even just for me personally, y'all, because I can't read myself. It's like these oracles really help because I lost so much. But it wasn't a loss. It's like I was saying with this star card, even with my sons, right? I love my sons so much, but I could not kiss their asses because I wanted better for them. I wanted better for myself. I chose myself, even when it comes to my sons. That was the hardest. That was the hardest. And the first time that I chose to walk away from a situation, it was with my oldest son. And that was, oh man, y'all. Oh, it was so hard. And then with my middle son, that one, I guess it was easier because I already had walked away. I walked away from my twin flame. I walked away from my oldest son. I had walked away from my mom. I walked away from my sister. I walked away from my brother. So in ways it was easier. But at the same time, it's like I didn't want it to be that way. I did not want it to be that way. So no, it is a full sentence. Whether this is twins, husbands, baby daddies, baby mamas, children. Children's the hardest. That's the hardest. when Christmas gets here, I had a beautiful Christmas, really. I had a beautiful Christmas. Christmas Eve was, prepping and watching Christmas movies. And then Christmas morning, I did a reading. And then it was dinner with my daughter, and that's my future son-in-law. I mean, the day that I laid eyes on him, I'm like, oh my God, my daughter's going to marry that kid, right? And there was no family drama. There was no, phone calls. How come you're not here? Da, 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 And even my oldest son texted me, how much he loves me. And there's nothing for me to be sorry about. It's so super fucking important for us to choose ourselves. For us to choose ourselves. And it was so hard, y'all. It was so, 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 so hard. Especially when it's your kids, you can't lose by choosing yourself. And that means shutting the door. It doesn't mean that door can't be reopened. It's just shutting the door. I'm gonna love you from over here, right? I don't chase things today. I don't run from things. I don't chase things. I stand still in my truth. I'm going to get one more for the Feminine Collective. I'm going to wrap this shit up. These processes is like, they're long. Healing doesn't happen overnight, right? The hair. Look, I'm saying these processes is the transformation. I'm the rabbit. I'm the rabbit in the Chinese zodiac, y'all. Elf mischief at the bottom of the deck. That's that Scorpio energy. Oh, shit. Native to the British Isles, it is I who would deliver wise folk of one kind of another from place to place as they take my form. For I am quick of wit, elusive, and can get about almost unseen. Moving in silence, right? Don't tell people your plans, y'all. That is what you desire right now, to go about your business without all the fuss and attention that is currently holding you back or causing issues. Perhaps what you have become is not all it was cracked up to be. Fame and fortune all have their price, and notoriety. Soon wears thin. Your desire is for total change, to be someone else or somewhere else where you can be true to yourself. Let your guard down and take it easy. Call on my power now to help you achieve a new freedom where it's just a different way of thinking about things or a real life transformation. I will help you seek out the people who can support you through this by guiding and advising. Follow my path, and the options will present themselves to you along the way. But be sure to keep up. I seldom rest for long, and this opportunity won't linger. A quick decision is urgently needed. You can stay where you are or try very unfamiliar territory. Meeting new people will open your eyes about your true needs and desires. Get active. Doing nothing is not an option. The warrior queen, I don't know what her name is, bro, something. Oh, shit. I'm telling you, I got glasses on. I still can't hardly read. Released a hair from her something shortly before battle as an omen that the hare's path would lead to victory. Follow a hare, but don't catch it, for in so doing, it can never show you other wonders again. That about gave me a headache and leaky eyes. That's what I got for the collective. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for the thumbs ups. It really is, y'all. It's the thumbs ups that moves the channel. I'm going. It'll be 5 years in February that I started the channel, and it still hasn't even hit 500 subscribers. Now, slow and steady, right? Slow and steady is what wins the race. But what I also notice is that the views will be there, but the thumbs ups won't be. So when the views are there and the thumbs ups are there, it gets out there. And then that's when I see, like last month, I think it was like 10 new subscribers. To me, that's a lot. That's a lot in 1 month, right? But when I look at a reading that has, 100 views on it, and there's 20 thumbs ups, I'm like, there it is right there. That's why right there, because everybody hit the thumbs up on it. It needs to grow. It needs to grow a little bit faster than what it has been. I don't know. Maybe it's exactly where it's supposed to be. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm just reminding y'all, if you haven't hit the thumbs ups, hit the thumbs ups. This is this unconditional love is not I believe is something that both the feminine and the masculine are both learning, that unconditional love is not that I will put up with just any fucking thing. No, I will not put up with just any fucking thing. That means from a twin flame, from a whoever, a whatever. And the thing in kids is the hardest, y'all. Kids is truly the hardest because you love your kids so much so when you set healthy boundaries with kids, it feels like you're a bad parent, right? It feels like you're a bad parent. And when you set these healthy boundaries with kids, like, and it goes like longer than what you expected it to go, it's so hard. But then when one of the kids comes back and says, hey, listen, this is what I'm doing to heal, and this is what I'm doing to evolve and to grow and to become better, and they tell you that you don't need to apologize, it's worth it. It's worth it. And it's it's so hard. I think that's why we get into these repetitive cycles, because it's hard when you set boundaries with family members and loved ones, and it's like, well, that's still your son, that's still your daughter, that's still your mom, that's still whoever, whatever. But it's like, I matter. I matter. So when we're choosing ourselves, and we have to shut the door on the loved ones, what brings the loved ones back is the unconditional love, because it's like they never left. And I don't even know if I'm making sense with that or not. They never leave your heart space, right? They never leave your heart space. You just choose you. You're not allowed to be mean to me, right? You're not allowed to be toxic in my life. We can disagree. I'm not talking about disagreements, y'all. I'm talking about full on stunting my growth, hindering my spiritual growth, full on toxic ass behavior. Not just disagreeing. Shit, my they're always going to disagree with me. I told you I'm politically incorrect, right? That's fine. You're allowed to disagree with me. That's fine. I'm talking about the toxic shit, the yelling and the nastiness and all that. That cannot go on. That can't go on. We have to love ourselves so big that we do not put up with that. It's challenging. It's challenging, but it's rewarding. And that's why whether it be a twin, whether it be a child, whether it be a whoever, whatever, that's why when it comes back around, it comes back so much more healed, and where you're breaking those trauma bonds. See, we do this thing, right? We do this thing with unhealed, toxic people. And if we want to call them narcissists, we can call them narcissists. So it's like, okay, I don't like the way that this feels, so I'm going to go away for a while, right? And we go away for a while. A couple months goes by, the person comes back around, everything's all fine and good in the beginning, right? And then they start showing their fucking ass again. It takes when you come back into my life, right? When you come back into my life, in order for you to have access to me, you have to come back better than how I left you. And not just for a couple of weeks. That game is played out. That game is 50 years played out. Anybody want a card before I roll out? Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'll see you guys next time. I'll probably come back next week for an all signs, and I might even hit up those air signs this weekend. I really got to do some things around this house while I got some time off, but I'm definitely going to come back, y'all, and hit up the channel for the next week. Thanks for being here, you guys.